NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivey and Hardaway Jr. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slide in at the small and power forward. Fox is at the point, Monk out on the wing. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And the basket by DeRozan. Now with a fair amount of the season already completed, RJ, what storylines have stood out so far to you?
Well, it's really the players that have made the leap into stardom. But look, the season is far from over, and I'm curious to see if these guys can continue to get better.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, spoke earlier with Mike Brown. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Malik Monk. No good with the layup. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Indiana. The shot from the low post is good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. Over Fox. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
First trip to the line for him here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us.
This summer, they have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Malik Monk.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Sacramento making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Monk, and it's Ellison for Fox.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Duren, and Sabonis pulls it down. Murray against Harris. Here's Ellis. down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Ellis against Cunningham. Harris passes to Ivy. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Here's the floater. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Holland, still without a basket. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. DeRozan with it. Duren picks him up. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Harris. And here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Sacramento. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
On the floor for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward.
Comfortable from anywhere on the floor. Hardaway Jr. will take the mid-range if you give it to him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. B.A. thanks.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop showing them off a little bit on that play.
The Pistons trailing. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Sasser. Bucket is good.
That's almost as easy as they come, and give him credit for getting into position with that simple lay-in.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Like 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Now Sasser following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt, and Stewart gets it to go.
And after that ragged first quarter,
it's good, and the Pearson lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Fox.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Lynn with the block. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Fox against Beasley. Fox, no good.
Shoot it, tell a friend. Tell a friend.
And, well, Detroit shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Thompson, and 2 free throws.
And we appreciate y'all tuning in. Welcome back, Ace. Appreciate you coming and watching our games.
We want to judge them after after half a season. But we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by DeRozan. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Cunningham with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Kings. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That'll
Let's
be just
go,
one game
Kings.
played away.
If y'all like the Kings and want them to win, put a K in the chat. If you guys want the Detroit Pistons to win, put DP in the chat.
Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Thompson. Nice D from DeRozan. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Lyles. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons trail by 6. During the pass to Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Ellis. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Detroit. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
During the pass to Ivy. That one good for 2. Ivy's got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And we are not going to halftime.
What was that? You got to review, man. You got to review that one. That's good.
Even before we look at
Buzzer beater, hey, with Fox. Buzzer beater, hey, with Fox.
It was fade.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Evening, folks. This first half is like a highlight reel for De'Aaron Fox.
Fox is balling. He's grown into a complete point guard. The shot is there tonight. And when he puts it, the burners on, watch out.
You can't teach speed like that. If you could, I'd be beating the Jet to the board every night. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You take a look at Sacramento, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Pistons trail by 6. You know, the movement you see from this Sacramento offense, Richard, very difficult to slow down.
They know how to utilize a big at the elbow extremely well. A lot of staggered screens leading to a split action. The team attacks in so many ways in a single possession.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. To the paint, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
The Kings shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Fox. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hardaway with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Fox. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Happened and drawing the contact.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the second free throw. The Kings leading. Here's Monk. Out to DeRozan. It's deflected.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Duren, no good. Kings have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham. Managing to get his hand on that shot.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. They're scoreless since the first half. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Detroit, no good that time either. And here are the Kings now. It's a 1-point game. Trying to get something going. It's deflected.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ivy's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Cunningham against Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Cunningham's shot is off. The Kings shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Fox, and he makes good on the layup. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent
in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The Kings have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Shots good by Duren. Duren's got 8 points.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
1:04 left here in the third quarter. Fox from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Beasley finds Williams. Duren sets the screen for Williams. Shots good by Duren. And it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 8 here in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Williams tries again. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Beasley. Great defense that time from Ellis. Fox deciding where to go with it. At the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings lead by 2 and will return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Malik Beasley. Thompson is out there with Holland. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. Free throw good, Stewart. The Pistons trailing. Beasley outside. Back to Thompson. It's Beasley on the wing. Got a piece of it. Ellis outside. Inside. Stewart with the steal. Here's Fontecchio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw drops for Fontecchio. Both free throws good from Fontecchio. The Kings shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Herter gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 1.
When Monk isn't finding his own shot, he's making some slick passes.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Thompson. The shot missing. Ellis with some. Beasley covering. The shot by Monk is no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's Beasley on the wing. Monk defending. It's stolen by Monk. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Ellis. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Beasley. Second chance shot. Pass to Fontecchio. Now Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Stewart.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Monk against Beasley. The shot from 20 feet away. And they'll get another chance. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Monk. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Rebound, Detroit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stewart kicks to Holland. Pass to Beasley. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. That shot misses. Kings leading now by 5. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Crump. DeRozan comes in for Kevin Herter. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Ellis. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Aiden Ivey, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Beasley. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Teardrop shot. Sacramento grabs the miss. And stolen by Ivey. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires from way outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot missing. Here's Murray. Oh, missed it.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. To take the lead. Harris kicks to Cunningham. A clear look for Hardaway. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Fox with it. Picked up by Harris. Fox against Ivy. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the first basket here in overtime for Sacramento. The Pistons trailing. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either. Kings shooting 40% from the field. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
And Monk drops them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Back from outside. Rebound, Detroit. Turing's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like this
right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people. But look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Ellis, he's checked in for Malik Monk. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. A 3-ball. Fox, no good. Detroit's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Cunningham inside. Murray on him. Basket counts.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
The Kings have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Up top, Fox. Covered by Cunningham.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
To take the lead.
On defense, Fox is so crafty, uses all of his natural talents to disrupt your shot.
Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. The 11-footer. And again, Cunningham missing. And here now the Kings. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 4.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.